The spheres of the physiological and the spiritual have to be clearly differentiated. Physiological toughness, for instance, is not courage, although it can help us practice courage. A tough person is not a courageous person. A tough person is someone that is tough. But toughness has little to do with courage. Physiological apathy is not laziness, although it may facilitate laziness. Two extreme tendencies must be definitely avoided. One is to deny character, the other is to deny temperament. The first error can be called determinism, the second voluntarism. So you have people who say, you're a biological product. You are only temperament. These are the determinist people, the materialist people. They say you're just material. You are material. So everything is determined in life, so there is no freedom. So you only have temperament, and there is no such a thing as character. And you have other people, they are the opposite. They say there is no temperament. There is only virtues, only spirit, no biological foundation for life. And these people are also very dangerous, because what's going to happen? When they see you phlegmatic, they will say, the lazy guy. They're totally wrong. It's not laziness, it's phlegmatism. You understand? They make a confusion between morality and biology. It's very dangerous. When they see you choleric, they say, pride. It's not pride, it's cholerism. When they see you melancholic, they will say egotism. Because melancholic people are very much in their own spheres, thinking about themselves, their feelings, they are self-absorbed by their sentiments, by their feelings, by their thoughts. And someone who knows nothing about temperaments will say, well, this guy is egotic. This egoism. It's not egoism. It's melancholy. It's a biological thing. You see, the difference is very important. So the people that are voluntarists, who deny the science of temperament, they fall in those false ideas, which is the complete confusion between the physiological and the spiritual. When they see you phlegmatic, they say lazy. It's not lazy. When they see you sanguine, they say superficiality. It's not the same thing. Sanguine, it's biological inclination. Superficiality, it's almost a sin. It's already a lack of character. So be very careful, especially those who are mentors or spiritual directors of others. If they know nothing about that, they must not be mentors. Imagine a melancholic goes to spirit direction to a choleric who knows nothing about this science. The choleric guy will interpret everything in the life of this melancholic, you understand, as a lack of audacity, as a lack of character, as egotism. He will destroy the poor guy. He will kill him. He will not respect his biological foundation. So this is something extremely important. The capacity to distinguish. This is the way the guy is done, is being created. And this is what he has to develop. You have to know the person well. Determinism denies the spirit. It denies character and virtue. Determinism interprets human actions from the exclusive point of view of biology. In fact, to use temperament as an excuse for bad behavior means to deny freedom, responsibility, and personal dignity. While those people, those children who come home and say, Mama, I've done this, I've beaten my friend because I'm a choleric. You know what I mean? This boy doesn't understand this science. He thinks I'm a biological product. He's telling his parents, I am a biological product, when he is not a biological product. So none of us can say, I've done this because this is my temperament. This is just to say, I have no character, guys. Sorry. I have no spirit. I'm just a thing. I'm just a material being. You see, none of us has the right, even the kids, the children, and the daughters have the right to say, I did this because this is my temperament. We have to explain the boy and the girl that no, that's not right. You have also a character, and you have to develop your character. You have to be a real human being. So determinism is not right. It's totally wrong. Voluntarist people deny temperament. They interpret human actions from the exclusive point of view of the will. They do not understand that character is built on a specific temperament, which has weaknesses and limitations. Voluntarists interpret phlegmatism as laziness, melancholy as selfishness, cholerism as pride, and sanguinism as superficiality. They confuse physiological tendencies with spiritual defects. Moreover, they love uniformity in spiritual life because they do not believe in physiological multiplicity. They are boring people. You understand, people that deny the existence of temperament, they are very boring because they want you to develop according to a certain model that they have in mind. They don't respect this multiplicity of temperaments that God has wanted for humanity. So they have one model, the spiritual model. They have a vision of what is a perfect person. You understand why? In fact, there are 4 different models. You have the perfect phlegmatic, you have the perfect human being a phlegmatic, the perfect human being a melancholic, the perfect human being a sanguine, and the perfect being melancholic. You have 4 different ways, I would say, of perfection. There is no one way of perfection. There are many ways of human perfections, and these ways are defined by the temperament of people. So if you deny the temperaments, then you have only one way, and this one way is your biological way. If you're choleric, then you will think everyone has to be perfect according to my vision of what perfection is. And my vision is the vision of a choleric. And they're boring, and they cannot be spirit directors, and they can destroy people. They don't like multiplicity. They like uniformity. So be aware of those things. You and I, we cannot be on the side of the determinists who deny the spirit and character, and at the same time, we cannot be on the side of the voluntarists who deny the biology of human beings. We have to respect both, we have to know both things, and we have to understand that we build character on the foundation of a very specific temperament. And this is the beginning of self-knowledge. And this is the beginning of spirit direction. It's the beginning of mentoring. It's the beginning of leadership. How do we understand ourselves? How do we understand the others? And how do we communicate with people that have different temperaments than ours? So the science of temperaments help us be aware of our weaknesses and strengths, but also help us understand how do you communicate with people that are different, with people that have different temperaments. So these are basic things. It's not something new. This has 3,000 years of existence. This, Hippocrates, the Hippocrates temperaments, this is 3,000 years of history, guys. It's not Alexander Havard invention of the last 24 hours. So this is time-tested. This is good stuff because it's time-tested. The virtue is time-tested. It has also 3,000 years of existence, the virtue theory. The temperament theory, the same, 3,000 years of existence. Okay? This is serious science. This is very serious. These are things, in 2,000 years, people will go on speaking about those things, about the character and about the temperaments. So it's basic anthropology, it's forever. And we have to come back to the good books, we have to come back all the time to these guys because they knew what they were speaking about, and we still go on using their concepts, their notions, because they are right.